Welcome back. Inaugurating the Maharashtra cluster of chain of static sensors aimed at improving real-time surveillance cover along the coastline, Defence Minister A.K. Anthony said that the implementation of the coastal surveillance network will enhance electronic surveillance capability of the Coast Guard. The sensors are operational with radar stations fitted at Tarapur, Korlai, Tolkeshwar and Devgarh as a part of a chain of static sensors project by the Coast Guard. Altogether, 46 such stations are planned in the first phase.
That will, unless all the security agencies and the state governments work so closely, we will not be able to safeguard the national security in general and coastal and maritime security. Now more coordination is there. The particular aspect you mentioned, I hope that state governments of Maharashtra, Gujarat and all the state governments will take more interest in this particular aspect.
India test-fired its indigenously developed nuclear-capable Prithvi-2 ballistic missile from the integrated test range of Odisha coast as a part of the user trial by the Army. The test fire of the short-range ballistic missile, which has already been inducted into the armed forces, was a user's trial conducted from the test range at Chandipur, about 15 kilometers from Balasore. Moving on, after a delay of nearly 5 years, the first Boeing 787 Dreamliner is likely to arrive in Delhi next week, with Air India planning to take the delivery of the aircraft on Tuesday. Airline sources add that a total of 3 aircrafts are ready for delivery at the Boeing's South Carolina factory. The first Dreamliner will take off from the US and is likely to arrive on Tuesday. The national carrier, which has ordered 27 Dreamliners, will take the delivery of the rest of the 2 by early next month and get all of the aircrafts by the year 2016. An accessories designer who gunned down his former co-worker near the Empire State Building had held a grudge against his victim for years, and the two had filed police complaints against one another a year ago after getting into a scuffle in their office. Jeffrey Johnson was shot dead by the New York police officers stationed outside the popular tourist destination after he killed his former co-worker. Authorities described Johnson as a disgruntled person who had been laid off from his job at the 40-year-old apparel company Hazen Imports a year ago. South Korea's Samsung Electronics has announced that it will contest a US court ruling that it must pay rival technology giant Apple damages of more than $1 billion for patent violations. The statement came just hours after a jury in San Jose, California awarded Apple $1.5 billion for infringement of patents for its iconic iPhone and iPad, while rejecting Samsung's counterclaims of infringement of wireless patents. The decision appeared to be an overwhelming victory for Apple, but it was not immediately clear whether it would halt the sales of Samsung devices or affect new models released since the case was filed. And that is a wrap on this bulletin. Stay tuned to NDTV Hindu for more news and updates.